Hello and welcome on 360 Sports on Trust TV. A lot of activities for the weekend games and abroad in Nigeria. A lot of activities in the world of sport. Welcoming you to the show on Saturday. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Well, we just have to talk sport on the show, 360 Sport. Now, a lot of activities during the week. We just have a look at the review of the week before we talk about the matches for this weekend. A lot of fans out there that support Liverpool, Arsenal. They will be looking at those matches that will be coming up, and also to let you know that the Women's Champions League has actually come to an end finally in Africa, and Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa are celebrating for the fact that they were able to win and becoming the first team. It's a record-breaking feat for Mamelodi Sundowns. All this for you on 360 Sport for weekend as we start from the home scene. Talking about the review of the basketball league, that is Super 8, that happened on Tuesday, the finals, where Rivers Hoopers, they won it, retaining the core because they were the defending champion, and now they won it again. Good one for Rivers Hoopers, who did well. They were able to defeat Gombe Bulls in that particular competition. It was on Tuesday. The finals happened at the Package B of the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abuja. It's a review of what happened during the week where on Tuesday. Why the same Tuesday there as they were able to do well? Well, Kano Pillars, they also came second as they were able to win against Custom for the third place game. Well, all happened over there at the MKO Abiola Stadium, and we were there. We actually captured it for you to have a feel of what happened at the MKO Abiola Stadium.
Still 2 points, still 6,
They are looking at what Rivers Hoopers did, celebrating the fact that they won the Super 8 League here. Well, they will be representing Nigeria at the Basketball African League that will be coming up, and hopefully they will do well. Last year they were bonded out, and we hope that they will be able to do well this time around. Well, That was what happened on Tuesday. We are still looking at the review of the week, talking about sport as it happened in Nigeria. The highlights on that Tuesday, two things happened while the basketballers were doing their thing at the stadium. Nigerian Super Eagles was also playing over there in Lagos. It was a very, very tough one because a lot of Nigerians were not happy. Despite the fact that we even qualified for playoffs, they were not happy with the way the Eagles played. A lot of people actually complain of lackluster performance from the Eagles. Well, as it is right now, the Nigerian team will be playing a dicey playoff. Yes, it's going to be a dicey playoff right now. World Cup qualifier, Super Eagles in dicey playoff because of the fact that Ghana, Egypt, or the Mali, they will be also Congo. They will all be in the group that will be facing, talking about the playoff, where the draws will be done in December for Nigeria to know which team will they be playing home and away in a two-legged match, or matches rather, that will be coming up, where they will be facing that team. Will it be Congo, DR, or will it be Ghana? Will it be Egypt? All these teams are very tough teams that we're going to be facing. That will be in March 2022 for the World Cup. Nigerian Super Eagles, it's a big one because of the fact that after that match, a lot of issue came up concerning the coach being sacked or not being sacked. A lot of news here and there. But NFL finally came out that they've not sacked him, but there are possibilities that he could be relieved, or they will have an agreement on how to make sure the Super Eagles really perform well ahead of the playoff that will be coming up in March 2022. That also happened on Tuesday. He's still talking about the review now of what happened in Nigerian sport during the week. Basketball, we've given you where Rivers Hoopers retained the trophy of the Super 8 League, and the Super Eagles also on Tuesday, they were able to qualify for the playoff. Yes, the playoff. Now, the likes of Cape Verde, Central African Republic, and Liberia, they are actually out. But Nigeria will play the knockout, the playoff, and we hope that any team that will be facing us in this dicey playoff will be able to at least run through and fly over them as Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now, let's look at another event that will be coming up, talking about, or rather it has started. It has started right now, 2 days now, talking about volleyball. National Volleyball League has started 2 days now. It's been on at the MKO Abiola Stadium, talking about the volleyballers playing for the National Division 1 over there in Abuja, right now in Abuja. And the good thing is that the volleyballers, they have a good platform to showcase their talent. As it is, a lot of teams, 12 teams, 10 for men and 2 for women, are playing in the competition that right now is ongoing, and it's going to last till 28th of this month before the finalists will be emerging in the National Division 1 volleyball actually kick off in Abuja. And the good thing is that volleyballers are having it right now, and they are happy. This is the second phase. The first phase actually ended, and now the second phase is on. And lots of volleyballers across Nigeria that have come for this competition are right now showcasing their skills at the MKO Abiola Stadium. Now we move away from volleyball. We talk about wrestling, where Nigerian Professional Wrestling Championship will begin in Lagos on Sunday. This particular competition will be coming up. Nigerian Professional Wrestling Championship will be starting in Lagos on Sunday. That should be tomorrow. And a lot of Nigerian wrestlers are about to ready to face others. They are already in Lagos. They will be coming up. I will be coming up in Lagos, Egypt, Congo, Morocco, Tunisia. They will all be around. And according to the president, John Uche, he said these wrestlers, these professional wrestlers, are really prepared ahead of this competition. And now they want to showcase that they will be able to host other countries. And that is why this particular competition that will be commemorating 40 years. 40 years ago, wrestling started like a joke in Nigeria. Now it's back again, and they want to give that particular recognition that wrestling used to have in Nigeria back to that particular sport. There was a time that a lot of Nigerians were into wrestling, and now they want to get it back. 40 years, at least a commemoration of Nigerian history in the world of wrestling, and need to be coming up live in Lagos. Nigerian star wrestlers will be there to also showcase their wrestling skills. John Uche, president of Nigerian Professional Wrestling Federation, said that the Nigerian wrestlers are well prepared ahead of this and they want to host and also win. Well, we wait for that to happen. It will be starting on Sunday in Lagos. Wishing them all the best. Now we have to move away from all the review we'll be making. We've talked about basketball, we've talked about the Super Eagles game, and also all the issues concerning Coach Gano Raw, sacked or not to be sacked. Well, we've talked about that. We've taken volleyball, and also we've taken wrestling. Those are the games that will be coming up. Volleyball is ongoing. Wrestling will be starting on Sunday. Now, let's talk about a particular issue in Nigeria. Nigerian football can only get better if we focus on grassroots football. Yes, we just have to focus on grassroots football in Nigeria. And the lot of Nigerians don't really look at that particular aspect of football. They focus mostly on professionals who are already made, but they don't know that grassroots football is the bedrock, is the pillar, is the foundation where you can get players, young, talented players to become professionals from age grade competitions, and from there they can represent the nation, also play for all the clubs in Nigeria or even outside Nigeria. To talk on that and to give us much more concerning that particular topic, we have in the studio someone who is a grassroots football scout who also knows much of his onions in the world of football in the grassroots level. Ayo Tsokwe, good to have you in the studio.
Good morning.
Good morning. You look like someone who is really a grassroots coach or scout.
Yes, that is what I do for a living.
Okay, now let's talk about this particular topic, grassroots football development in Nigeria. Everybody now is always about foreign football, Chelsea, Man U and all that. A lot of people don't really focus much about Nigeria. In fact, if you tell them to mention Nigerian clubs, so many people don't even know. They don't follow about. There was a time that Nigerians were so used to Nigerian league, where then you begin to mention the Academy Warriors, all the big teams then, BCC Lions of Boko and all that. But these days, you see everybody, attention has shifted to foreign leagues. You, as an advocate of grassroots football, let me start from there. What happened? What happened that Nigeria decided to focus more on foreign league and not our own league?
Yeah, let me be realistic to you. Back then, when I was still in Kaduna, I loved football very well because this is what I do for a living. I played football. And back then, I could remember, I never thought of maybe supporting Chelsea or Liverpool or Arsenal. What I think of is to play Kaduna United, because as at that time, because this is what there's a passion in it then, which every Nigerian player wants to play in Nigerian leagues. But a lot of things has really gone wrong now, which I know by God's grace we're going to fix everything back. Because I could remember back then we used to have all these school tournaments, Governor's Cup, Chairman's Cup, a lot of competition then back in secondary school. But now a lot of it is not more. So a lot of things needed to be put in place back in times so that we can get it right.
A lot of things must be put into right place for us to get it right. Well, coming from Ayo Tope there. Now, where's actually a lot of grassroots clubs are in Nigeria. We have lots of them. Every nook and cranny you go, you find one academy here or one football team here and there. Even on the street, back of your street, back of my street, you have them. A lot of footballers, talented ones. Now, we just have to go around to see one of the teams, Tiki Taka football team, where they train at the Area 3, and also see what one of their players and the welfare officer said concerning grassroots football in Nigeria. See As this is on right now, grassroots football in Nigeria, as we were saying, from your own view, how can we get this back to the mainstream sector? Because it's really the foundation of our football.
Yeah, just like what I told you earlier on, I said we have to go back to that, to our drawing board, go back to such kind of league. There's an adage that said it's good to catch them young. So we have to go back to that same pattern, which we've really lost, you understand, by no competitive tournaments, no grassroots developer, much like how it used to be before. So one thing I would advise we do is, I could remember back then when Pepsi Academy are all over the country. Every state has Pepsi Academy, which everybody wants to play. You know, a lot of people has really come up from that academy back then, like people like lives of Mikel and a lot of players. Like
Then we get.
Yeah, so we have to go back to that such. And another thing I love to chip in is that we should have an investor. We should invest in our league. We need to invest in our league. Like most of this, we need to look for sponsors.
Corporate bodies should
to key in this our league, so that we can, this grassroots football can go beyond
the way it is right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we look at as we are talking about grassroots football, I just remember that a lot of players who are very, very good, they don't have that chance, you know, to at times when they call, maybe you are going for either as a scout or they are to be taken for competition. Most of them may not have the chance to be picked because of the fact that maybe they don't have any godfather or someone to stand for them there. So you, as someone who knows much about this, how do you, what would you say? Because a lot of people knows that this is a very, very strong challenge, a big one that is affecting most players for not being picked for competitions. What is causing this?
First and foremost, I have to say that being most of these youths nowadays, they do what it's of their age for now. There are some certain things we need to put in place. Like me, when I travel to rural areas to scout for young talented players, because that is where you can get them, the raw talented players. Yes, they might not have the privilege to be scouted. That was why it's our job as a scout. We go to rural area, even when the situation in the country, which everybody know, insecurity, but I still travel to locals area, both south, both east, both north, everywhere, just to look for these younger players to bring them to the limelight of the sport.
And okay, it means despite the issue of godfatherism, you're still able to at least pick some players without without them knowing anyone.
No.
They're still being picked.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now let's look at, you know, when players play football in the grassroots level, their hope and admiration is to, aspiration rather, is to make sure they move to a bigger club, either in Nigeria or in Europe, where they can earn that big money. But it's not always very easy for most of them because they don't know anyone. And at times, their talent will just waste away. Well, the good thing right now is that a lot of academies are springing up in Nigeria. A lot of opportunities where they can compete, like we discussed right now with Tiki Taka, where they have an academy, and all the other academies in Nigeria where Nigerian footballers can showcase their raw talent. A lot of competitions are springing up, or hopefully things will go right in Nigeria. Let's listen to some people for what they said concerning grassroots football.
I think the challenges are the exposure to the grassroots players, because when they lack the exposure, some of them, they don't have strong determination, they feel relaxed, they can't push forward. And also the challenges at the grassroots is you not having someone to stand by your side. When you're not having someone to stand by your side, you're not able to go forward.
Tiki Taka is all about
exposing players to international levels. We go for the international tournament, the Gotia World Cup, the Gotia World Cup in Sweden, the #1 cup in Denmark. Currently, we just finished a scouting tournament, which was last week, where we brought in some scouts from Finland and one other scout from Sweden, IFK Gothenburg. Currently, we don't only operate here in Nigeria, in Abuja. We have players from different states in Nigeria. Yeah, we have, even to an extent, we go to the nearby countries. Last season we had some players from Cameroon. Even as we speak, we also have a player that is with us from Ghana. So we don't only operate here in Abuja, we operate outside the shores of Abuja.
Okay, now you just listen to what possible a player said there, happiness possible, and also Victor Okoro advocating for Nigerian football, grassroots football to get better in this country. Now we've been talking to Ayo Tope in the studio concerning grassroots football development in Nigeria, despite the fact that we have a lot of Nigerian professionals and abroad doing their thing there. But you just have to remember that the bedrock of any nation or club side to do well in football is to have a team from the grassroots level where you can say, okay, you have an academy where you can pick players where they are very raw in talent, then you can fine-tune them to the age grade level where they do well. Now, looking at Nigerian football, grassroots football in this country, you said corporate bodies must come in to key in as in sponsors. For government alone cannot do it. You've also mentioned where then we have Chairman's Cup, Governor's Cup, and all these cups. We need to bring them back also for us to do it better in Nigeria. When it comes to the business of grassroots football, when it comes to picking players and all that, like 2 days ago, Mike Idogo mentioned that a lot of people don't know that it's not even just to sign the players, but there are other money that come after the player moves to other clubs. As you are, have you done anything to let people get sensitized to know that this is how to do this business, like from Tiki Taka now?
Yeah, like what I said earlier on, and what my Mr. Mike Idoko said the last time, you know, as a Tiki Taka as a home, let me use Tiki Taka as a home. We've brought the opportunity to Nigeria and to Africa and world at large. We currently operate here in Abuja. We brought Europe close to your doorstep. So what you need, we don't ask for money. What we need is come and showcase yourself and show us what you got. And like other years back, we've traveled to Sweden, Denmark. We've gone a lot of tournaments over there. Denmark League One Cup, we won it, and we are still the defending champion. We were supposed to go this year, but due to the COVID-19, stopped. But by next year, March, we will be there by God's grace.
Okay, now grassroots football, still talking about that, even though you are appearing as an analyst now on the show. In Nigeria, we've seen a lot of talents. A lot of talents abide in this country with their population, which is strength for us. Is there anything aside godfatherism, aside age cheat? I think we have to talk about that. Yeah. Aside those two, can you tell us other things that affect grassroots football development in Nigeria, aside age cheat and godfatherism?
Yes, just like what I told you, a lot of things that we needed to put in place. I told you we have to go back to our drawing board by going from school, by getting them young, by their age in school, and organizing a lot of programs that will make the children, the grass youth football, develop more in Nigeria. We have to go back to that with the way we used to do before, just like what I told you, the Governor's Cup, the Chairman's Cup, the Vice President Cup, because I was privileged back then with Namadi Sambo, Vice President Cup in Castina. I was featured there, and that was where I became, someone discovered me. I didn't pay any money. I was privileged, and from there, I start my career on football. So a lot of things that I need in Nigeria need to know is that we have to go back to that drawing board by making a lot of tournaments,
creating platform where these young footballers can show their skills.
Yes, can show their skills. From there, we get it right. We have national under 15, national under 17, and so on and so forth.
Now, it means that at least if you have enough competitions where they can compete, then a lot of talents will be discovered.
Sure.
That's your take. I like that. Now, still talking about grassroots football development in Nigeria. Ayotokwe has been with us talking about all the issues concerning that very, very strong topic. We have to just talk about it. But now we have to go on a short break. By the time we return, we move straight to CAF Women Champions League and also some matches in Europe.
Get latest updates on current topical issues and breaking news by downloading the TrustTV mobile app on your Android devices. Go online, click Google Play Store, search TrustTV, install the app, and get doses of unfiltered information on happenings all over the world in your pocket. TrustTV, documenting the Nigerian story.
Welcome back on 360 Sport, where we've been giving you details concerning grassroots football development in Nigeria. Ayotokwe has been with us. We're talking about so many activities in the world of sport. Now, Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa are champions of Africa when it comes to CAF Women Champions League. They did that. They defeated Asakas of Ghana 2-0. It was a silencer from the South African team. They did well, so well as they were able to win that game over there in Cairo. Well, Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa are celebrating the fact that they did this and they are happy. Good one for Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa who did well winning the CAF Women Champions League, and right now they are celebrating. It's a big one for them. Why? Is the fact that, well, the men they couldn't scale through because of the fact that Ghana were able to be the one to take over in their group for the talking about the World Cup qualifiers, and it was a big one between the two countries. Now the women have taken their own pound of flesh from a Ghanaian team. Asakas of Ghana losing to Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa there. Now let's move away from there. Let's talk about the matches for this weekend. A lot of people are waiting for this segment. Let's look at the week ahead and also all the matches that will be coming up this weekend. Let's go to English Premier League. So many matches will be coming up for the English over there in English Premier League. Let's look at some of the matches for this weekend. Leicester City will be hosting Chelsea at 12:30. That will be a big one. Leicester at the King Power Stadium. Aston Villa will be at home at the Villa Park against Brighton and Hove Albion, while Burnley hosts Crystal Palace. Brentford travel to play against Newcastle United. Norwich City will be playing against Southampton. Watford will be hosting Manchester United. Manchester United in their own encounter. They are talking about all the games that will be coming up. Wolverhampton Wanderers will be against West Ham United, as Liverpool will host Arsenal. It's going to be a big one, 5:30, big match there. Liverpool against Arsenal. A lot of people want to look at that particular match. Let's dwell on this before we look at Sunday's match. Looking at all the matches that will be coming up this weekend. Now, Liverpool Arsenal, that will be the biggest match for today. A lot of people are looking at what will happen between Arsenal and Liverpool. Arteta versus Jurgen Klopp. Your take?
My take is this is a match of the week. Because Arsenal has been good for quite some matches now, and Liverpool are also good. So this match is going to be a cracker, I tell you that. Okay,
can you tell us why it's going to be a cracker between Liverpool and Arsenal?
The reason why I said it's going to be a cracker is that as Arsenal for like 5 matches now, they have been more impressive, and Liverpool for like 2-3 matches now, somehow not
as stable as
I used to be. So I thought as the manager of Arsenal is going to come up fully, believing is going to take the day, because like 3-4 matches of Arsenal played, they always got their goal from the first half. So I think Liverpool should watch on that take.
But Liverpool will be playing home. Do you think that the boisterous Anfield Stadium could be an added advantage to Liverpool?
No, when it comes to football now in our generation,
home doesn't matter.
There's nothing like home.
So home doesn't matter.
No, home doesn't matter.
Okay, Liverpool, Arsenal. Who are you giving it to?
To me, I'll give it to Arsenal.
You give it to Arsenal.
Yes.
Are you an Arsenal fan?
Not really. I'm a tiki-taka fan.
Okay, now still looking at the fixtures there. Looking at the fixtures that are still coming up today. That's today's fixtures now. Wolverhampton against West Ham United. Those are the another match that will be coming up today. Wolverhampton will be playing against West Ham. A lot of people want to see what David Moyes and his team will do, because that team West Ham have really surprised everyone. And now let's look at Newcastle against Brentford. What will Newcastle do after all the money that they've gotten so far against Brentford? Now we look at Aston Villa. Aston Villa, they have a new man, a new coach in the aim of affairs there, talking about Steven Gerrard. What will Gerrard be doing against Brighton and Hove Albion today? Do you think Gerrard can at least start with a winning now?
Yeah, I think he's going to get it right.
You believe that he can do it against Brighton?
He has what it takes. Even back then when he was playing at Liverpool, he's a captain, fantastic. So I think he's going to bring that into the team
today.
Yes.
Now, Leicester City against Chelsea at the King Power Stadium is a match that a lot of people want to see because of so many reasons. The Nigerians that plays there, Iheanacho, Ndidi, and then you look at Chelsea, what they are doing right now, topping the league right now, and what will Thomas Tuchel and his lads or boys do against Leicester City, Brendan Rodgers, and the Nigerian factor there? Because anytime Leicester plays, a lot of Nigerians support Leicester because of Ndidi and Iheanacho.
Yeah.
And looking at the way it is right now, do you see Chelsea winning this game?
No, I didn't see Chelsea winning this
Seriously?
game. Yes. To me, I see the game as draw match today. Yes.
It's going to be a draw.
Yes.
That's your take.
That's my take.
On Leicester versus Chelsea.
Yes.
Or is it because of the international break that happened? You think, okay, they'll be able to get their acts together? Because Chelsea, they've been on fire.
Yeah, it's not all about the international break. It's just that Leicester...
The way you weigh the two
Yes,
teams.
anytime Leicester wants to play Chelsea, they all come with full force. And with the Nigeria players playing in Leicester, they want to showcase themselves more in playing Chelsea.
So because of that, you believe it's going to be a draw?
Yes, a draw match.
I'll hold you to that particular prediction there. Well, those are the matches for Saturday. And on Sunday, Manchester United, talking about the fixtures, Everton is going to be, Manchester City against Everton. Tottenham Hotspur against Leeds United. Big one there because Antonio Conte, since his takeover, let's see what he can do against Leeds United. Very stubborn team. And you have Everton against Manchester City. Big match also for Sunday. A lot of attention is going to be on that game. Why? Guardiola versus the man that has been there, Rafa Benitez. Everton versus Manchester City. This is a match that at the Etihad Stadium, do you think Everton can hold back their style against Manchester City with their stars? Talking about Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because Man City has been a club where a lot of surprises. They keep winning. And to me, I'm giving it to Man City.
You're giving it to Manchester City.
Yes.
Okay, now still looking at that. Now talking about the fixture, Manchester United will be playing. Manchester United, because of the issue of coach, their manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and all that happening. Talking about Man United against Watford now. Watford Is a team that you cannot pinpoint what they can do at any time against Manchester United. Watford versus that team. Do you think Man U can pick a win today?
Yeah, to my own observation, and Watford is a very good side, and they always pull out surprises. But for Man U, I know it has been up and down, and I think they should be able to pick a point, maybe.
Are you looking at a win for Man U or a draw?
A win for Man U, but a narrow win.
A narrow one.
Yes.
Okay. Why are you looking like you don't believe they could win outrightly like 2-0?
No. Maybe 0-1.
Because of the fact that they are struggling?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, 0-1.
Okay. The manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, has been there, and a lot of things are happening. That team is not really the team that the Man U fans wants to see. People are not happy talking about Man U fans worldwide. And if you check the record, Man United alone, they have about 1.1 billion fans all across the whole world. They are the biggest fans in the whole world, and right now that team is really struggling, despite of having Cristiano Ronaldo, Pogba, and all these stars. But the result is not just actually forthcoming. And the way it is now, you said you are seeing a slim win for them against Watford.
Yeah.
Is it because of the players, or because you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will not be able to field the right players?
No, just like what I said the team has been up and down. They've not really picked up the way they should, and Ronaldo has been doing his best to see how to take the team along, but it's not easy. And Watford,
you can't play alone.
Yes, and Watford, you can't write them off because they always pull out surprises.
So that's why you are like, okay, if Man U are going to win, it's going to be slim.
Yeah, slim win.
Okay, and as a player in Man U fold, Bruno Fernandes, last season he was outstanding for Manchester United. This season, it's not as if he's not doing well, but news came out that the manager Ole had meeting with the leaders or the top players, Ronaldo, Maguire, Fernandes, and some couple of players, ahead of how they can get things better for that particular team. What do you think is really missing in Man U?
To me, what I think is missing in Man U is that they have a lot of stars. Like Ronaldo coming into the team has really give other players challenge. So a lot of things, because when you see Fernando Bruno he has not really picked up his form, maybe because of Ronaldo has come and he knows maybe Ronaldo will shine him.
But they are not, to be candid, that shouldn't be an issue, because I don't see them having issue talking about Fernandes and Ronaldo.
Yeah, because, before Ronaldo came, Fernandes has been the one almost playing all their set piece.
He should even be happy that, okay, his fellow countryman is there and somebody that can live the spirit, a winner any day, any time. Ronaldo is a winner. No matter either you hate him or like him, we all know what this guy can do.
Yeah.
So, as it is right now, I see Ronaldo as a boost to Manchester United.
Yeah, it's a boost. Yes, it's a boost to Manchester United.
We've been talking about the English Premier League as it is. Now we quickly look at other fixtures that will be coming up. Let's go straight to La Liga Santander for this weekend. So many matches that will be coming up. Let's look at the one we have. We have Celta Vigo against Villarreal. Celta Vigo against Villarreal will be coming up. Also there, and those are the matches for Saturday. Sevilla against Alaves. You have Atletico Madrid against the team they will play, Osasuna. Barcelona, and the Nou Camp will host Espanyol. It's going to be a big one because it's going to be a derby there. And you have Getafe against Cadiz. That will be on Sunday. Granada hosts Real Madrid, while Real Betis travel to play against Elche. Real Sociedad will be at home against Valencia. Sociedad has been fantastic this season so far in the La Liga Santander. And you have Rayo Vallecano playing against Mallorca. Now, if you look at these matches, and you look at Granada will be at home against Real Madrid, and you also look at Barcelona playing against, they will be playing against Espanyol, Sociedad against Valencia. I think a lot of people want to look at Valencia against Real Sociedad. As you look at it on the screen there, Sociedad against Valencia is going to be a tough one because of the fact that the Sociedad are doing well. They are, in fact, sharing points, although they are top in the table. And you look at them against Valencia, another big team when it comes to playing in La Liga.
Sure.
So who do you think will carry the day there?
I'm seeing the match as a draw match to me because the both of them are so fantastic. Present form now, as you can see, Real Sociedad has been the top of the league now. So it's not going to be an easy run for Valencia.
Okay, now let's go to Italia Serie A. Some of the fixtures coming up this weekend also. Quickly, let's look at the matches in the Italian Serie A. Now, a lot of matches will be coming up there. We have Atalanta against Spezia, while Lazio hosts a big one there against Juventus. It's going to be a very big match. Fiorentina will be against AC Milan. Cagliari travels to Sassuolo to play on Sunday, while Bologna hosts Venezia. You have Salernitana against Sampdoria, while Inter Milan play host to Napoli. Genoa will be hosting Roma, while Empoli and Hellas Verona will be slugging it out on Monday as Torino, where we have a Nigerian Olaino, will be at home against Udinese. I think the big match there is going to be Lazio versus Juventus.
Yes,
Lazio versus Juventus will be a big one.
Yes, it's going to be a big match, and also Inter Milan against Napoli, also a big match.
Yes,
too.
two matches for the big. I think two biggest match in Italia Serie A this weekend.
Yes.
We have Napoli against Inter Milan, and you have Lazio versus Juventus. So let's take them 1-1 quickly.
Okay.
Now, Inter Milan, Napoli, Osimhen's factor.
Yeah.
So you see Napoli winning, right?
Yes, I see Napoli winning.
Because of Osimhen.
Not just because of Osimhen. I love their pattern of play. They've been playing very nice. And Osimhen has been very, 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 very good at the top front. And I see Napoli winning, taking the day.
Okay, it's going to be a big one between Napoli and Inter Milan, whilst also Lazio playing against Juventus at home. It's going to be a big one too. Those are the two outstanding matches in the Italian Serie A for this weekend. Now let's go straight to German Bundesliga. Matches will be played there in the German Bundesliga. So many matches. Let's look at how the matches will be coming up. Bayern Leverkusen play at home against VfL Bochum 1848. Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park play host to Stuttgart. Borussia Mönchengladbach will be playing host to Grotfurt, while Wolfsburg travel to play against Arminia Bielefeld. You have Hoffenheim at home against RB Leipzig. Hertha Berlin, they play away to Union Berlin. Taiwo Awoniyi's team is there. In that team there, they will be playing for Union Berlin. You have Freiburg against Eintracht Frankfurt and Mainz 05 against FC Cologne. Well, big match is going to be Borussia Dortmund Stuttgart. That particular match will be a lot of people want to see what will Borussia Dortmund do concerning that match. Now let's go to French League One. In the French League One matches now, let's look at the matches that will be coming up in France. Talking about the French League One now, PSG will be at home against Nantes, while Reims also will be hosting Montpellier. Brest hosts Lens as Lorient against Angers will be coming up also on Sunday. Metz will be at home against Bordeaux, where we have Nigerian Samuel Kalu. Reims against Strasbourg, while Troyes will be at home against Saint-Etienne. Clermont will host OGC Nice as Lyon. Olympique Lyon will be playing against Marseille. The two teams are actually Olympique Lyon versus Olympique Marseille. Big matches. The two teams, the big one for French League One is going to be between Olympique Lyon and Olympique Marseille. That's going to be the big match that a lot of people want to see. That's a particular player with Lyon called Osem Ayoa. Very outstanding player. And let's see what this guy can do for Olympique Lyon. The match that will be coming up between Lyon and Marseille. That will be a very big match in France.
Yeah, that will be a very big match because the two of them are Olympique Lyon, Olympique Marseille.
In fact, you can even rate them as one of the biggest teams in French League One. When you look at PSG, Olympique Marseille, Monaco, and Olympique Lyon.
Yeah, It's going to be a very cracker match. It's going to be as a derby match because both of them are very good side. But to me, my prediction on that match is going to go on draw.
You actually, is it going to be 0-0 or?
No, 2-2.
2-2?
2-2 draw.
Seriously?
Yes, there's going to be a lot of goals.
Okay, now Ayotokwe has been talking concerning that. He said it's going to be 2-2 for Lyon and Marseille. Well, a lot of matches, we just rolled them out to you there for the matches that will be coming up in top 5 leagues in Europe, England, that is English Premier League, La Liga Santander, that is what they call the Primera Liga at times for some people. Italian Serie A, where they win Scudetto every year. And also you just have to look at Bundesliga, big matches, Mönchengladbach and all the teams that will be playing there. And the French League 1, Lyon versus Marseille, all the big matches, Juventus against Lazio, Inter Milan against Napoli in the city of Naples. Those matches will be coming up this weekend. We just wrote them out to you. And earlier, we've talked about basketball, where during the week, Rivers Hoopers became champions in the review of the week's activity in the world of sports. We also look at Nigerian Super Eagles qualifying for the playoff stage, although it's dicey now because of the teams that will be facing. The draws will be coming up in December, while the matches for the playoff will be coming up in March 2022. We talked about volleyball. Volleyball is ongoing right now. National Division 1 clubs are there at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abuja, while the wrestlers will be filing out on Sunday for the Nigerian Professional Wrestling Championship that will be coming up in Lagos. Well, Mamelodi Sundowns are celebrating being the first team in Africa, women club football, to win the CAF Women Champions League. Not forgetting all the other activities in the world of sport that we have rolled out to you alongside Ayo Tokpe, who has actually talked concerning grassroots football development in Nigeria. It's a focus that we need to really look into. This particular topic is deep, and we always see it as a foundation of Nigerian football and for club side football too. Ayo Tokpe, it's been nice having you in the studio with us.
Nice having you too.
Good one there. We've been talking with Ayo Tokwe, who has given us much analysis concerning grassroots football development in Nigeria, and also we've talked about matches coming up this weekend in Europe. Well, as we know that in Nigerian sport, we just always have to give you the best when it comes to 360 Sport, where we always roll out activities of sporting issues concerning Nigeria, mainly giving much credence to Nigerian sport here on the show. 360 Sport, that does it today on the show, where we always tell you that sport is fitness and business. I am Adini Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.
What a goal! There's number 9! Wild celebration!